Trinity takes a holistic view towards residential life. So residential life is seen as an integral part of the university experience, as distinct from someplace where you go at the end of the day. I see my job in Trinity Hall as being fostering a sense of community between the staff, postgrads and undergraduates who live here. One of the really distinctive features about Hall is that it is a rich academic community of people living together who share common interests, and most of whom are going through a similar shared experience.
Speaking to sort of some of my young relations who've gone to other places to university and had to find sort of apartments or flats, it can be very lonely out there. It can be very difficult out there on your own. It can feel overwhelming. So this is almost like a stepping stone to that.
We all had one thing in common. We were all alone over here. And so we all liked to meet up and have a beer or just enjoy ourselves.
It was easy to get to know people in Trinity Hall. It was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I couldn't help but get to know people here. There's a very soft landing when you arrive in Trinity Hall. There's a structured weekend that's organised. It's very fun. It's organised by the Junior Common Room, the JCR committee, which is obviously a student committee of current residents.
Trinity Hall observed the rhythm of the academic year. On entry, the student was given a great welcome and shown around the college, and there were a lot of social events. And then as the year went on, there was more of an emphasis on study habits and a quieter life. We'd had experience with our other children of apartments and rented houses, and there can be problems. So financially, Trinity Hall is good because you pay your bill and that's it. Whereas in a lot of other situations, you have unseen expenses towards the end of the time, deposits not returned, and facility bills that crop up.
The fees weren't excessive for what you get, because you get a lot of things that are more, you get a lot of intangibles that you don't get if you go straight into an apartment or rented accommodation or whatever. You're treated as an adult. You have your own sleeping quarters, your own bathroom facilities, totally secure. You've got Wi-Fi in your room. You've got a backup management system, secure 24-hour security on the premises.
But you've got the front door. You can't get in there without a card. And then you've got the front door of your apartment, which you can't get into without a card. And then you've got your bedroom door. So it takes a lot of getting through if you don't have a card.
One of Ruth's friends in another apartment, she broke her ankle at one stage, or had a suspected fracture. And they rang the warden, and he pulled out all the stops, got the fire brigade ambulance in, brought her up to St. James's, I think it was, straight away. Kept the girls at the flat informed as well as to what was happening. So that kind of stuff, who's going to do that for you if you're in private accommodation?
When people apply to live in Trinity Hall, we don't allocate places on the first come, first served basis. We try and gain information from people when they apply as to what their course background and their outside interests are. And then we try and mix people together within flats and houses to create some sort of vibrant mix of people that we think might get on together.
I was with another German girl. I was with two Americans and one Irish girl, and one girl from Armenia actually. So we were a pretty good mixture of different people. So we all brought our own characteristics into the apartment, and we were all, I think we were a really good group and a very good team over the while.
We were very pleased with their involvement in Trinity Hall, seeing it as part of Trinity College rather than just a place to live. And we were very pleased with the financial aspect. It was good value at the end of the day. And overall, our two boys at different times had a very positive experience of their time here.
There's a lot of thought put into it. It's not just a money-making exercise. In fact, I'd say, if anything, they're probably undercharging for what they're giving in terms of the holistic service that's been given. So, we never had issues with it. We didn't have to worry about it. If the only thing was, we found Ruth didn't come home that often, which was a sign she was very happy, and that speaks for itself.